How do I... That's a little bit better. Let me see how it shows up.
You're done with that. You just need to get some of it or something. I guess he needs to. Yeah. You can call your stuff from all the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we looked at the Cadillac.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you need?
We need to look closer at that.
At which one?
The Cadillac one.
Okay.
If possible.
Yeah.
To see if maybe it did get let out.
Okay.
Or something. Because he's going to start creating we need ammo if he creates an issue, I guess is the best way to put it.
No, I get it. Is he creating an issue?
Sort of. But we basically are about to tell him, sorry man, nobody will touch the car. Can't get free on.
Right. Oh, nobody will put it back in for us?
No. They won't even vacuum it down.
Because it's R12. Yeah.
So, I
That's
know
good.
he's going to.
Yeah, I'll
So Kelly's like, yeah, if you can come in, we can sit down with a laptop or however he's got it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it did and it happened and it's like you walk away to get something, then at least we'll know.
Right. No, I definitely should be able to see it. I hope that my mic will pick it up if it does.
Well, that's the thing, yeah, I mean, if you can't see
But I should be able to at least see, because I set it up on the side, so I should be able to see it. We're going to buy a new laptop. This thing does not render or process fast enough. Like, when I was building my website, I used to build gaming PCs and stuff like that. And I used to be able to build a website in like under an hour. It took me all weekend to build it on this laptop.
My Photoshop and CAD one did that too. It just kept slowing down. I was getting lazy. I'm like, I gotta do a microsecond. Slowing down. I got to the point where I would like start it and then I could make some coffee.
Yeah.
Go back and it's booted. I'm like, all right.
Exactly.
I'm like, you lazy fucker, just go build another one.
That's what I've done that too. It's like, man, I know I can do it for under $1,000. I just haven't felt like it. I guess maybe not anymore. Stuff's gotten expensive.
Does it? I haven't,
Yeah.
I haven't built a computer in 10 years. I used to only do that because it was, I want this.
Like not cars.
That.
Gotcha. Yeah, I bought one when I was 18 with my open house money. I bought a iBuyPower one. I had it for 2 weeks, and like the operating system on it had a corrupted file, and I didn't know how to fix it, and so like the whole computer just didn't work right. So I sent it back to iBuyPower, got my money back, and then decided I was learning how to build my own. Put it all together, and I couldn't debug. Like I hit the power button, it wouldn't start. It took me like 2 days to debug what was wrong with it. All it was a bad power supply. But I'm sitting there going through everything because it won't turn on, so I'm like, what the fuck's wrong? But since that, and since I spent 2 days like trying to diagnose and debug, I've gotten pretty good at it, and I was just able to learn a lot of the other stuff that I didn't know.
It's amazing, break something or whatnot.
You gotta fix it, yeah.
Yeah, this world started for me, my parents were like, well, it's broken, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you better figure it out.
When I was younger, it's funny, my grandpa was a welder. He retired out of Chrysler, I think I told you that. But he, like I used to race motocross and stuff, and he would fix my dirt bikes. He would fix he would fix everything because I hated mechanics. I refused to do it. Like the most I would do was like oil changes and clean my air filter and power wash. I just hated it. I would not do it. And then, like when I turned 18, 19, and Papa wasn't paying for stuff anymore, and then I started learning how to do my own repairs on my cars. Because he already had a mechanic shop and all the tools, and I mean, I like done mechanic work, but only the stuff that I like hooking up speakers, hooking up subs, putting exhaust in, you know, like the fun teenager shit.
Yeah.
But then when I got the chance at being a mechanic, it was a mechanic in Lake Oregon. They were looking for an apprentice with like pretty much barnyard skills that they could teach, and I came in with a tiny little Craftsman box and basic knowledge of how to turn
skills.
Yeah, and that was only 4 years ago, actually.
Got some chickens to work on.
I pushed pretty hard. I don't know. I'm a big I like to be challenged. So when one part of it gets easy, I like to move to the next part. That's why this is so cool. 'Cause performance is so much like new stuff to me. So I get to learn I don't know, I want to learn the basics of tuning, but I don't want to learn anything but the basics just so I can understand it. And then I want to learn the design from building.
We're gonna have some carburetor cars in here then.
What?
Soon. We'll have carburetor cars in here soon.
Oh, really?
That's a good start.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's, when you gotta fix your own stuff with your own money.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I ain't paying for that. I just worked the whole week for that. That kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a terrible view. I could see myself pull the radiator out right now. I got it from the right side instead of the left side where the AC went. I mean, it comes out nice and easy.
Where's the condenser then?
In the front.
You just sit
way
there?
forward, yeah, because this is the plate condenser, just laid forward. That's the whole radiator.
The video was from that.
Yeah, I think the install I got a better angle. the one that I forgot to put on the bottom, but this is the top one of it. Next, I had the compressor over here, and then the lines laid on that metal fender, or wheel well.
Can you do that from where you work?
No, that's just the editor. I want to get the small spot. I gotta go in and actually find the video.
Zoom on. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll post it.
Is it breaking into many different sections in one video? Like you have
No,
10.
one live stream is like, so that would have been probably my morning live stream, get here, live stream till lunch, and then like that's one block.
Mm.
And then like generally I'll take this and I'll edit this down and make a long form video out of it, but like I have so many past live streams that I need to edit that it's just, I'm very behind. It is good to know that they post like this in mobile though. I can just turn my camera, but then I don't get put on a vertical live stream recommendation page. That's what
That's
set up.
remote.
Yeah. That's nice.
Still stuff on fire.
Yeah, I'm still taking stuff off, yeah. The radiator's out. I'm pretty sure I gotta move this so that I can lift the condenser up so that I can get that tool.
See, I couldn't even remember we had moved condenser.
Oh yeah, I lift it up and
I
turn it
don't
on.
remember.
Well, that, I did ask you about that. That's alright if you don't remember, but remember I asked you because I was like, hey, I don't wanna take these lines up. Do you think I can just do
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
But I might have done too much, and I do have that on camera too. But I just didn't know my
Rubber,
measure.
right? I mean, this is
Rubber, this is all rubber.
That should give it room.
I'm just trying to turn the thing so I can get on it.
Did they put dye in the old shit too?
I don't know. I really only ever worked on systems where it was pretty much like get rid of it and have one thing. I never put it in a tank. Which I don't know if we could do with gauges in a tank. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, we did.
We just have to figure out how to put the vacuum on it.
I honestly did. Just nothing. I gave Greg had it's thing you put the tag oil in it that auto.
Oh yeah,
See the little window in the washing machine?
the nice snap on one, is it? Or I
It's,
think I call it
Mac code.
That's cool.
Mac. I think it was Mac.
I've been meaning to buy a set.
What's the guy that comes next door? Mac?
Macco. Macco was here yesterday. just hit that white piece of fiberglass.
I got some Q-tips.
That's what I'm. It's really close. And
it's not a white thing that stands out.
Exactly. Or we're gonna find that I hope.
Well, it's, you know, and whatever, it's just knowing, because like that, the black Corvette that you started, I went out there, and I never, you got it to crank over. Not the trailer and all that. Then I went to the camera, sure as fuck.
Did they?
Started it up, and then I saw him trying to back it off, and it got hung up. Remember how that pipe was flat?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Yeah. Huh.
He's like, yeah.
So he's saying the AC like definitely worked. It was cold, it worked.
He this guy?
Yeah.
He never said that. I remember, you know, he said
Gotcha.
it worked before.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I just wanted to make sure he didn't just want the system full just to be full. Like he wants the AC
is,
working.
in the next breath, he tells me it's brand new compressor. I'm like, well,
I think it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
fine. Who did that?
Who did that? Right. Exactly.
It's like, did they forget to put shit in there?
Right. And if they did that, why can't they do it now?
Well, according to him, he's like an AC guy.
Oh.
So he's like, well, I have it. We were just trying to find it, so
Gotcha.
you just do it, you know, but now he wants to touch it.
No.
And I mean, I get there, they get in trouble.
Yeah, there's no point anymore.
It's a real AC shop.
I know I piped these for a lot longer because there's like a first spot.
What is that? Hold it down.
No, for the clamp for that bottle. There was one up top and one on the bottom, and they're a tiny little 7mm.
Oh, on the dryer itself, on the flange, and then there are all those little bolts that are like half
Half worn off.
half machine, half sheet metal. So the other one coming out of the top, that goes all the way. Oh, that's on the other side of the dryer, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the
Dryer
bottom
and
or
this
whatever.
one's around. Yep. I'm gonna run across the videos of you, right? Did you find it? You put yours in there?
Yeah, we're just looking at it right now.
Oh, sweet.
Watching the.
See if it does anything.
I have this one, and then I also have the install, so I should have like the entirety of me working on it. But like the first portion of this is cut off.
But it's in frames. We're listening for stuff too. Casey walked away.
Right, right. Hey, man.
Whatever. I don't know.
No, it's
I don't trust anybody anymore. That's the biggest one.
I know, you're like, no, it's the Spider-Man.
Well, I had a guy come in for Dino Labs. No, it makes power up. I got to sign the paper and stuff. What did I sign up for? I didn't build it. Yeah, no, drive shaft.
Because something happens.
Yeah, we get. So we get all done. I made 3 runs. And he's like, oh man. I said, oh yeah, you should just point people power wise. No, I just thought it would blow up. And I got so mad. I'm like, I fucking brought my tire. It's not gonna blow up.
Right.
Like it could.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. I did this.
That was about all I said to him. I said, here's your bill.
Yep. Get out of my shop. That's
Mental note, never helping that guy.
Exactly.
And then one of the nicest friend customer guys we know was running this Rambler that tossed the drive shaft, and it was like a grenade went off behind me, and everything in the car just shrapnel. I dove out, hit 60 stop on the high, I remember to do that, and dove out of the car. And by the time I got down the stairs, the drive shaft was just on the ground like a fucking wad.
That's insane.
The floor, it's crushed through the floor.
Of this thing?
Oh, no, his car.
Oh, gotcha. That's insane.
Yeah. That's my only, like, holy shit failure.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He's like, huh, anything happened? Jesus Christ. Opinion angles.
Yeah. Fucked up. Well, this one, this tooth is fake and this one's fake. When I was 18 years old, and I was in welding class, and with sheet metal magnets, the what's called plungers that you turn down, well, our plungers were broke, so like it was always at max power. And we got a new one, and I didn't realize it was turned all the way down, so I pulled max force and punched myself.
Oh, like you're getting ready to pull the.
Blew both my teeth right on my face. I should have sued the school, because like, I don't know, I should have, but I didn't. I'm not that type of guy, but they would probably, I'd probably still be rich.
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm never.
you might have signed something you don't.
Right.
Nope, right here it says that.
Yeah,
Right here, you take the key.
It's,
We own your, you own it.
where's the closest bank in America?
Maple and between M5 and Henry. No, that was not there anymore. You might have Google Maps. The only other one I know is right down Maple.
That's where I went when I first cashed my checks. I opened an account there. It's easy.
Yeah, there was one super close and they turned it into, the Verizon store or something like that. Leveled it with. It was super convenient because it was back there for a while.
right. Yeah, they all knew. And the lady was like, "Oh, he's so funny when he comes in." And I was like, "Maybe." Right. It's not mad at you.
They give you pretty good treatment.
Never.
They'll like front line them, come down here, you know.
I've never done any work with Bank of America, but like with my bankruptcy, my Alga account is shut down and my credit one is shut down. So then I had a capital one, but capital one is just like a Visa card that you reload at fucking Walgreens, and I couldn't do it anymore. I need a bank account.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pay bills without one.
Yeah, especially doing stuff online now, it's like 10 minutes, pay out time. It's almost 2 weeks.
Right. I know I spent too much money on that. Have you ever done on what now? It's like an online auction site, but like a lot of my tools. Actually, this came from there. I got this for $20. I got this for $40. This for 50, and this for 70.
That sounds dangerous to be on one of those sites.
No, dude, I spent a lot of money. I actually got a bunch of different, like it's all gold and silver and stuff. It's just a giant like auction site. Yeah. And you can get good deals. Realistically, you're probably gonna spend more than what it's worth unless you're like actually on there looking to resell, which is what I was doing. But I gotta get my eBay points back.
Yeah, I'm buying tools, it's an investment. Putting money back into the business.
For me, like, I know eventually I will own my own shop. Maybe it's 30 years from now, but I'm gonna have to have all the tools and stuff clean up my house. So it's like, might as well just keep on it, keep building. I got no plan on doing anything else. I mean, I do want to do content, but I imagine being a mechanic until my body can do it.
Yeah, that's a lot of it. I wouldn't imagine any of it.
My back's already in shambles from like all my racing motocross and shit, so I just want to make sure I do have an option to do something else if it ever gets to that. Plus, with my wife being stay at home, it's tough. Don't make that much. Wow, especially here. Sorry, I'm not experienced.
It's a weird business.
Yeah, I made a lot as a flat rate mechanic. Took a really big pay cut to come here. It's tough, but I do really enjoy what I'm
What was
doing.
the flat rate? Was it just like feed stuff?
No, I went from A&D automotive, and that was like light duty plus RVs and campers, and that was my last hourly job. Went from there to cut rate in Lapeer, and I was doing flat rate, heavy engine work, and I was making no money because I was not experienced at it, so I was returning like 15 to 20 hours a week. So I left there, went to auto medics in Shelby, and was making 45 an hour flat rate, and I was there 8 tech. And I was doing really good, but it was kind
So
of
it's a general repair?
yeah.
So everything.
And
And
that
did
was,
they generally pay the guys hourly?
no, there was 2 hourly guys. They were like our root tech porters. I was the A tech, and then we had 2 techs. But like, it was so stressful. I'm not an A tech. I have to like, I ask you so many questions. You know, I don't know everything. I have to have somebody that I can ask. Otherwise, I just spend so much time researching and trying to learn that I don't get anything done.
Yeah, don't be for the ass. So you're already trying to get the bouncer pulling in there.
Yeah.
So it must be.
Remember, we just
clear
lifted it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was short, but not short enough. Just need to do it.
Moved it up a little bit there. Yes.
That's the only angle for, so let's say that's after lunch or something.
Yeah, if they're
We can move something.
there should be one more angle on the next sheet.
Well, so we were all at Wheel to Wheel, and it was one of the first shows ever, like, building car shows, and I wouldn't sign the paperwork, because I hate being on camera.
Oh.
And they like banished me, like, hey, all right, if we're rolling, you can't come in this room. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's sweet.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, I don't care.
If you ever don't want to be on camera, just say something. I can turn you on my stream. I don't, like, when I post my shorts and stuff, the stuff that gets a lot of views, I make sure I'm the only one in it. But for my live streams, I don't even really have people ask about the other people that come through.
Probably got a couple of things.
Yeah, I mean, I get mad too, so they see me get mad, so that's just a part of it. I try to not. Once I get mad, it like affects me so bad. I have PTSD, so it's just like an emotional roller coaster.
What's that from?
Just a bunch of abuse when I was younger. Yeah, my mom's a drug addict. She abandoned me when I was 9, came back when I was 12, and like got me addicted to drugs. My stepdad when I was a kid until I was 9 used to beat the fucking shit out of us.
Do you still get go to therapy or anything?
I was, and then all my shit happened with my DUI, and then I got court appointed therapy, court appointed medications, court appointed everything, and I'm kind of just like, stepping. But I want to get back to counseling. It's super helpful.
Yeah, so I was thinking too, you could probably see that it's in the same spot.
Yeah.
But, man, if we just lifted it up.
I guess I'm gonna look, see install, because that would have been the next time like I actually have to move it.
Yeah, put it back down. It was only like 6 inches though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
6, 8 inches.
Well, I mean, putting the radiator back in, so I've had to probably move it around. As far as this goes, yeah, I'm actually thinking about starting another social media account, kind of talking about my story with like, I don't know, I'm rolling, doing like motivational coaching and stuff like that. When I was younger, I found God when I was 15. Got into like youth leading when I was like 16 and a half. And then did that for like 5 years, middle school and high school youth leading. And then went from that, and my youth pastor stepped into the lead pastor role, so I stepped into his youth pastor role for a year and ran both youth groups. Then I went and worked at a Christian camp that like traveled all around the US. So like I did a lot of leadership coaching and growth stuff. I love helping people. It's like my biggest goal in life is to help one person every day. I just want to help people, and it's like I don't know. I've let all my pain, bad decisions get in the way of that, because that's what I actually care about.
Bad decision thing.
And honestly, it just gives me such purpose that like when I don't do it, like it just sucks. So I need to get back into church. And, oh, I look like it moved. You see that?
Is it the same camera angle?
It looks like it, yeah. Must have set it up in the same spot after lunch.
Yeah, that's probably the next time I see mess with it. Or putting the AC line, or, compressor back down. You hear the wash tank. Who's pulling on?
It's badass TV. Anything you throw up or?
No, I'm just going through the install portion. See.
I was using better mic. My phone mic doesn't pretty much static, it just means it's loudness now. And yeah, realistically, we have power that you're working on, as far as I know, is in the same spot all the time. Or, I mean, I just take ownership for it, but I really don't think I would.
When I came back, oh, it's real loose, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just left it alone, and after we left, I went away to flash the computer, I came back out and I unscrewed it, kinda got down and I pulled it up, and the O-ring started to fall off, so I put my hand in there, and it wasn't like, when you tear an O-ring, it was like a rock, like it was crumbling, like cheese and plastic, and I'm like, oh. So I kinda put it back on, yeah. I kind of put it back on and put it down as well.
Well, I guess my main worry about, like, for myself is how rusted that line was. Like, if I accidentally twisted a little bit and didn't turn inside the fitting, it would have broke loose. But I just couldn't do it.
So half that line's rubber, that should be the give, and if it was loose enough to remove the rubber line, this, and then it would have cut up no way. You just gotta take care of it somehow.
Yeah.
Make it right. And the stupid thing is we offer, well, let's upgrade it.
Let's say you do it.
Oh, I don't wanna do it.
I don't know how you would.
It's just older. I had a BMW with 30 gates, you could hang meat in it. That's crazy. It was, come on, man.
Yeah, anything under 45. I mean, like, that's too cold for you to even sit in. Sit for freezing.
In the long run, I think we're gonna try to convince him to just go with something a little more. Because, let's say he does have some, well, what about when you run out? I mean, that shit's old.
Because then what about all the other parts? Yeah, what about all the other parts of the system that probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he must have.
I guess we could try to pull it back on it and see if it.
I don't think there's no way to go in.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And I didn't put a new one on because I thought we were gonna take it and just suck it down. Oh, this is bad. Put it on ring, try it again, we'll probably won't. And then I could go, hey, this one. I get it, worth it.
Yeah, for sure. At least we have some counseling for it.
What do you do? Software to take care of it.
Yeah. Apparently I need to pull my phone. Why? I really
can't pull it, you can't put it sideways.
I can.
Screw up mobile.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, now YouTube has this function where it's like you can stream them both horizontal and vertical.
At the same time.
Yeah, which is cool. But if I put it in horizontal mode, it'll do the same thing, but it doesn't push the live stream onto the vertical live stream pages. pages. Whereas if I put it vertical, then it pushes it to both pages. So it's more just like a viewership thing. But like as my viewership grows, I'm gonna probably change it just so that my content is easier to edit for my long form videos. But it sucks.
Let me grab the pictures. Here's some new box. Half the time I end up breaking the fuzzy part off and just
Just move that. That's smart.
yeah, it always seems to be a tiny little thing,
Yeah.
chip or something.
Just don't want a nice huge white spot.